Yoga as a comprehensive spiritual science, the one path with 4 sacred streams. Beloved seekers, today we are not speaking of yoga as posture, nor as exercise, nor as a cultural artifact. We are referring to yoga as a comprehensive spiritual science, a divine technology for the liberation of the human soul. The ancient masters tell us that every human being is driven by 4 sacred forces: the desire to know, the desire to feel, the desire to act, and the desire to transcend. Yoga does not suppress these drives. Yoga sanctifies them. Thus were revealed the 4 great paths of yoga, not as competing religions, but as complementary rivers flowing into one ocean of truth. The 4 yogas, one soul, 4 expressions. First, Jnana Yoga, the path of wisdom. This is the razor's edge of truth. Jnana Yoga dares to ask the most dangerous question a human can ask. Who am I? With the sword of discernment, Viveka, the seeker separates the real from the unreal, the eternal self from the changing body, thoughts, emotions, and ego. And when all false identities fall away, the great realization dawns. Aham Brahmasmi, I am Brahman. Not belief, not philosophy. Direct knowing. Second, Raja Yoga, the path of meditation. If Jnana uses the intellect as fire, Raja Yoga trains the mind as a sacred instrument. Patanjali gives us a science, not superstition, a step-by-step purification of consciousness. Through ethics, discipline, breath, stillness, and meditation, the restless waves of the mind become calm, and the seer rests in its own nature. What Jnana realizes through inquiry, Raja Yoga reveals through silence. Third, Bhakti Yoga, the path of devotion. This is the transformation of the heart. Here emotion is not rejected, it is divinized. Love for the personal becomes love for the eternal. Prayer, chanting, surrender, remembrance, all melt the ego into devotion. And the Bhagavad Gita lifts bhakti beyond sentiment, declaring, "One who sees me in all beings, and all beings in me, never loses me." At its highest, bhakti ripens into jnana. The lover and the beloved become one. Fourth, karma for yoga, the path of selfless action. Here the battlefield becomes the monastery. Every action becomes worship. By acting without attachment to results, the ego is purified and desire loses its chains. The Gita reveals the great mystery. True knowledge and right action are one. When wisdom moves the hands, action becomes sacred. The divine synthesis, walking as the masters. Walked beloved, the Bhagavad Gita is the great harmonizer. It declares boldly, all paths lead to the one. Hatha Yoga purifies the body and prana. Raja Yoga steadies the mind. Bhakti softens the heart. Jnana illumines the intellect. Vedanta crowns them all with truth. The masters did not choose one path and reject the others. They integrate them. You may lean toward one according to your temperament. But liberation requires the balance of all 4. They are not 4 roads. They are 4 legs of one sacred journey. The path of Jnana Yoga, a 5-part sacred journey. Let us now walk deeper into Jnana Yoga, not as dry philosophy, but as living fire. Part 1, discernment and dispassion. Viveka and Vairagya. Jnana begins with clarity. What is permanent? What is passing? Everything you can observe, body, thoughts, emotions, experiences, comes and goes, but you, the witness, remain. Neti, neti, say the Upanishads. Not this, not this. Dispassion is not rejection of life. It is freedom from illusion. Part 2, self-inquiry. Who am I? Here the path becomes inward, not outward learning, but inward turning. Every thought arises to a sense of I. But who is this I? When thoughts arise, ask, to whom does this arise? To me. Then ask, who am I? Do not answer with words. Dive into the silence from which the I emerges. This is the path taught by Sri Ramana Maharshi, simple, direct, and fearless. Part 3. Hearing, reflecting, abiding. The sages give us 3 pillars. Shravana, hearing the truth. Manana, reflecting until doubt dissolves. Nididhyasana, abiding until truth becomes your nature. Knowledge must move from the ears to the mind to the heart, to the very marrow of being. Part 4. Removing the veils. Maya and the 5 shapes. To know what you are, you must know what you are not. The body is a sheath. Energy is a sheath. Mind is a sheath. Intellect is a sheath. Even bliss is a sheath. When all veils fall away, what remains cannot be named. That is you. Part 5. Liberation while living, the Jiva Mukta. The goal of jnana is not escape from the world. It is freedom within it. The liberated one walks the earth untouched, acts without ego, loves without possession, serves without burden. For such a one, jnana becomes bhakti. Bhakti becomes karma. Karma becomes meditation, and meditation becomes life itself. Closing exhortation. Beloved, yoga is not something you practice for an hour. It is who you become. When wisdom guides your thoughts, love fills your heart, selflessness directs your actions, and silence anchors your soul, you are walking as the masters walked. May this sacred integration lead you not to belief, not to philosophy, but to direct realization. Tattvam Asi. You are that. Please like, subscribe, and share.